Carpen's just thinking about how he could possibly break this board, and he's coming up short because it's just such a sturdy, well-developed board. He likes to just play more chop block and dig some more. But I honestly don't see how that's gonna help. Surely he doesn't Necrogeddon. No way. No way. Don't. No. God damn it, Blinky.
He hasn't done anything yet. Don't. Let's not judge him too quickly. Oh, here it comes. Whoops.
Alright. That's merit to the idea. I mean, he gets 4 cards from it. He gets to kill things. I mean, there's a merit to the idea. But I really would have.
But since he already has the board advantage, why not build his hand advantage too?
Yeah, I guess that's a play to be at. Yeah, I mean, either way, Blinky was probably gonna take the board advantage eventually. This just speeds the bit. Well, makes his board more fragile, but he does get to develop it a lot more over the following turns.
Yeah, but he's got none of his remaining idols are under 5 health. He has 2 7 health structures against decay, and he's still got a handful of beefy decayed creatures. So,
yeah, it's not as bad as I initially thought, but I still would have rather he kept that board and that double curse monger cycle going.
Like even if color plant put a god hand in there, and there's like not.
Witch Doctor is just such an aid, and I hate that he has to sacrifice them.
You just tribesman double harvester here?
Probably.
I like double tribesman rod eater, but that works.
Or rod eater harvester.
Yeah.
And the next turn you probably Bloodline Saint and what's it called again? Brainlice the Wetland Ranger, so that you kill both the brother and the ranger.
And yeah, things die. Pain. Ilmaya Tribesman. Blinky's probably gonna take this. I mean, don't get me wrong, Carpen's putting up a valiant fight here, but he's just getting worn down over the course of these turns.
The question is really if those 2 ancestral totems can do a lot of work.
They did. The ancestral totems did a lot of work. The Skythorns not so much.
Skythorn was a questionable pick from the start, but...
I mean, like, the 2 ancestral totems, because he's most likely playing another one this time, right? Like, if anything, you're playing ancestral totem, Brave, and Ragged Wolf, so that you kill the Harvester.
Yeah, but every step of the way, like, ancestral totem has been good for a couple
Wait, no, you don't even.
He can kill the Harvester. No, he can't.
He can make it go to 1, though, so it dies every damning curse.
But it gets to go off.
Oh, it gets to go off. Oh, that's so awkward.
He likes to play the bear.
I mean,
Play Skythorn then.
color plants idols.
Then he did it wrong, because then he should have played Skythorn first, so I don't think he plans to.
Well, color plant has a little reprieve because his idols are still relatively unmolested, but not for long, you know.
Molest.
Another Necrogeddon.
Oh my god.
Oh
Time for pain. Here we go, guys. I think he's gonna do it. That's a misplay. He should have moved up so he could have killed the Brave. Nitpick, nitpick.
God. The question is, if he cares about the Brave, though.
What is Scrolls? What is game?
What is life?
Life
What
is
is life?
mess is love. Mess is life. You
No.
don't know? Yes.
I think I don't mind him just doing damage to the idols because this puts a lot of pressure on Color Plant.
Oh, it does. I mean, Blinky's almost at the point where you get you pudding levels of silliness.
Color Plant needs an adult right now.
Higher adult profit.
I need an adult. I am an adult. You know what's really awkward? What if Color Plant drew his one Quake and had to use it right there?
Oh my god, that would be painful.
Have your deck. Sir,
It's
sir.
disgusting. He's at 10 decay with so much. So
He
much
actually
life.
he has to go to 11 decay. He can't do anything else.
He's not even playing Blightseed. Oh my.
Well, you could have played a bunch of cards and then drawn.
Vicious Blight, go up to 5 attack. Profit. Fang Bear is 3-4 without humans on field.
Profit. See, if you wanted to, you could have played all those sequence of cards and then drawn for cards. Instead of going up to 11. But
See, this, yeah.
does it really matter at this point?
No.
Well, his units do a lot of damage.
Color Plant is biting the pillow at this point.
Stop playing the Skythorn, it's bad. I mean, Color Plant's units are ridiculously strong for their cost right now because Blinky's not removing those ancestral totems. But still, 11 decay. Ugh.
Actually, I kind of like that choice with Blinky. A lot of times, when you play a structure like Ancestral Totem, or another example is like State Machine, it tends to function like the term Interwebs uses is a retard magnet, where people will go out of their way to destroy it, but they'll waste so many of their best scrolls destroying it that like they can't react to everything else you're doing.
Yes.
So I kind of like that Blinky recognizes that even though
You
it
probably
does
don't
make
play any humans here, right?
That would be a ridiculously risky move, I think. I mean, that would be a possible
I mean,
8 attack coming your way. That's just scary.
We could go to game 5.
No.
No,
No.
Nope. No chance.
not even once.
You could just play the Vader and like rally. That way you get rid of the. Oh, you
Color
don't get rid
Plant.
of the Rodita.
But the harvester goes off.
Color Plant, why you no sack for resources? We could set up that Ghetto God hand and just go nuts.
What do you do here?
You
You just
die.
kill the harvester, I
surrender.
guess. You like kill the harvester with veteran and you
And
play
the
a
harvester
Vader?
goes off.
No.
You-
Like if you just veteran and Vader,
Oh yeah, you're
You
right.
real-
Then you die to the husks.
sure. But like what choice do you have?
You realize you should have played Mess, and then you move on with your life.
Yes. Play mess. Play mess. Play mess, and your life will be immediately enriched.
Like, what do? Do you just
Just-
play the Kinfolk veteran and the Vader?
Play
do you
mess.
Play Great Wolf? Do you play
Just-
Vader?
Play mess. That's the wrong deck.
Sorry, for God's sake.
It's mess no coil. That's the wrong deck. Damn it.
Oh, that's for the ESL, right?
Yeah, that's the one that Starks was running. Let me get the right one.
He plays a Great Wolf. Oh my God, this is
You just-
disgusting.
He's just draining this for value. He doesn't need to do it. I don't think he cares. Draining this Factious Blight.
Wait,
Ah!
there's lethal, isn't there? No, there's not. Shit.
Blinky is whittling him down. He's at 12 decay, and it's not getting any better for Colorland. Double the resources, double the fields.
You could clear his board if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think Color Plant is wilting right now.
I agree, Colour Plant. Sark, get out of here. Much fun do we have?
So much fun. Mess is love, mess is life. You can just sit there and you can write an essay while still getting your rating. Amazing.
So is Blinky's new nickname Weed Eater?
Dude.
The Badgers like all deserve mean nicknames. Like Anti-Rad is the Angel Clipper, so I guess Blinky must be like
Anti-Red is the
I don't
angel
think
Clipper.
there's much hope left in this game. It's just so hopeless. with two
Well,
harvesters going off next
Blinky
time.
could disconnect.
Yes,
I love it.
that is a great plan. Except when he disconnects, no, he doesn't have 1 countdown units. So yes,
Yeah, Colour Plant concede.
Color Plant.
3-1 to Blinky, and Blinky takes the mom tournament test.
I like that Color Plant played the Skythorn before he surrendered, just to tell us, screw you guys.
Okay, so now we're getting the prestigious winner of the tournament and our amazing run-up on Skype.
Hello.
Hello, Blinky.
Hello, Blinky, and Color
Welcome,
Plant.
Blinks.
Color Plant is too busy.
Colour Plant, please.
Be a sport, Color Plant.
Get your act together, Colour Plant.
Don't just forfeit.
Here he is.
Hello and good day, Colour Plant.
Is he? No.
Oh, hi.
Oh, he's
we
there.
go.
Hey.
Well played,
So,
new plan.
Well played, dude. It was a good game. Or good
It was.
games.
That
Yeah,
third one.
couple of games, close series, despite it being 3-1. It's misleading, but it was a really close series, actually.
really well played, both of you. Congratulations on making the
So-
finals, and congratulations on winning Blinky.
I had no idea
Thanks.
what you actually sideboarded and what you didn't sideboard. Cubez was the only one keeping track of that. What was your thought processes?
Oh, I've forgotten what I sideboard. Let's have a look.
Dude.
Okay, I took out. I'll tell you what I took out first. Took out a Necrogeddon, 2 Oblivion Seekers, 3 Rippers, and 2 Watchers. Is that
What's the-
how-
So
how you like?
close.
What's the mindset behind taking out 2 Oblivion Seekers? Those cards are good.
They're not brilliant against aggro growth. I wanted to lower my curve a lot.
But take out...
Take out Rippers. I know it makes no sense, but I wanted to lower it, and Oblivion Seekers don't do too much. They're too slow. Draw me cards, but I can place that with Scavenger Construct. I can draw cards from them, and Scavenger Construct is basically another Witch Doctor against aggro growth. As you can see, it gets big. Draw me cards with Animover if I have to. I was just thinking of just putting constructs in as they were without Animover, but I got greedy and put Animover in as well.
And it paid off in the 4th game, so...
It did. So I took out all those, added in 2 Scavenger Constructs, 2 Animovers, 3 Infectious Blights, and 2 Bloodline Taints.
Those Bloodline Taints really did work for you in those games. I mean... You really, in the 3rd game, we thought you were down and out against those 2 Orc Bloods, and then you just killed them with poison anyway.
I knew before sideboarding it's probably quite even, but after sideboarding I'd be able to. It'll go in my favour.
What about you, Colorpan? What did you sideboard?
But after the first game, I put in Rumble and 2 Fangbears and Skyforns. You guys don't understand Skyforn, right? Because
It's awful.
I didn't put it in because of like the ability. I basically just put it in because it's a structure, and Decay can't deal with structures, and it has 4 health, right? So there's
Yeah,
like 2 units in Decay that can kill a Skyforn in 1 hit, except for Harvesters.
Interesting mindset.
Yeah, so and they
I
don't
guess
have counter
that's-
reduction. So if you hide something behind the Skyforn and they don't have a unit that can kill it in 1 hit, then you're like bound to kill their units before they can kill you. But thinking back now, Druid Burial Ground would have been much better, and
I was
done the
about to
same
say
thing.
I was to say, yeah.
Yeah,
If you don't
was-
play
I was-
Skythorn for its ability, there's better options, yeah.
And also, you don't
That
get
would've
it
helped
either in
me
a
with
mono
poison as
aggro
well.
deck.
When I saw the Skythorn, I was really confused why you didn't also have Sister of the Owl in your sideboard. 'Cause it
yeah.
goes
As I
with
said,
Skythorn.
it wasn't real because of the ability. It was just because of its structure with a good amount of health, really.
It's the,
But yeah.
it's the Hellspitter principle.
Yeah,
If
basically.
it does something, then great, but otherwise you're just playing it because it's a wall.
Druid Burial Ground would have helped me against poison because it heals also.
Yeah.
So
Would've.
that probably would have tipped me way over the edge against Linky's deck.
Yeah, I've got magic armor of Smoke Blood, which is. I don't
Which
agree with
didn't
Smoke
help that much, actually.
It helped
No,
until you
yeah.
had Bloodline Taint.
Blood. It can be quite good. Yeah.
What did you sideboard out, Color Plan?
I took my Quake out because I knew I was running Scavenger Construct. So even though he did Necro, it wouldn't help a lot because I would just draw him like 50 cards. I took Wildlings out, I believe, because they're not as good as against Decay because they have Damning Curse. I think that was it.
Okay.
Just about. Yeah.
I would have done. I would have kept Wildlings because they wreck me.
Yeah, I took in a Wildling in like the last game.
Yeah.
I won Wildling.
It's so scary if you can get Oak Bloodlong, 'cause that kind of wins the game.
Yeah, that combo just wins the game itself.
Which means you should apologize to Ghost Bomb for the game number 1. I mean, seriously, what the fuck,
I feel
dude?
so bad. I feel so bad. Vader, Wildling, Oakblood is like you can't win at all. After that, I
It's
Okay.
really odd.
really
Okay.
feel bad.
Soon we'll have pudding. That'll be the new thing.
Oh, I've got the secret pudding tech going on. Skythorn.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's got callback in it now. It's just really bad.
Hold
It's the first competitive quad color deck.
Callback, I'm telling you. Callback's the thing.
Well, Callback
Uh,
kind of does the same as Mangurat, right?
Call
it's
back
better.
Sister of the Owl.
Cool.
Or
No, you call back.
metempsychosis.
No, you can call back no AD. You can call back Skythorn.
Oh god.
Callback Skythorns.
You can cut so you can play it and draw stuff off again. You can play. You can call back a Budding Vator so it comes back to your hand so it stays safe. You can do sorts of things.
It's a secret tech.
You see, it really is the Miracle Rogue of Hearthstone.
It is. Well,
It's a miracle pudding.
that was sort of the what's the word? The
The
buzzard. Buzzard.
Unleash
thing.
the Hounds.
Unleash the Hound sort of combo, Scavenger Construct. That sort of the thing.
God.
Just to keep on topic, how did both of you like the format with the sideboarding?
I like it, but I think we need a bigger sideboard next time.
Yeah.
What would be your suggestion for the amount?
12, I think. I've done some maths, and I think 12 is quite close.
It was
I think-
kind of awkward because you can't have like 3 offs. You have to have 2 offs when you have 10. So having it 12 so you can have 3 of every card you want to sideboard would be better.
Well, in Magic the Gathering, they have 15, and I think
Yeah,
difference is that they have 24 lands in their deck, even though their decks are 60 cards, so 36 of their deck is non-lands, so you've got that sort of thing there. But also they have max of 4 per card,
Yeah.
but we have 3, so it kind of balances out there. So they can
I
go
was-
4.25 of a kind. So you
Yeah,
can get-
I was considering if we should go 13 because that gives us that one off number, just like Magic has. But like it's worth testing. Like I am fairly convinced that we need a bigger sideboard for the next one. I think this
not by
one
much,
might-
but just a bit.
yeah, just
12
a
would be-
little bit increased.
What about the length of the tournament? Was that to your liking? Do you think 8 players is the way to go?
Length was fine.
The
Yes,
entire
I do.
tournament took 3 hours and 50 minutes.
Do you think it would be plausible to add a round of 16 for more players, or
That would take too long.
If
round of
we
8.
add a round of 16, like if we add 16 players to the tournament, I would make it over 2 days instead.
Yeah.
Or to start it earlier, which I think is fine as well.
Oh, we could do that.
You get tired after like
Yeah.
8 matches in a row.
Yeah.
You can take
Like
breaks.
when you start killing your own wildlings, you know something's wrong.
You want anyway, so
I did it twice this
I
tournament.
predicted it
Twice.
as well. Because I recorded the whole thing. So I can upload it. I said in my recording saying he's probably going to play something next to Wildling like he did earlier and kill it. And you did it, and I was so proud of you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, the Badgers have no mercy among their own. The stream chat was just pasted with noob plants from anti-rad.
Yeah, I'm used to that now.
What about you, Colorplan? How do you like the format with the sideboarding and the?
I like it. I've never played with sideboards before, so I was kind of confused when I first picked my sideboard scrolls. But it's basically in the scrolls you have to pick them against the different factions. So you put in like the scrolls you need against a specific matchup. And yeah, I like the format. I don't know. I would want to play different deck throughout a tournament, because playing the same thing even with sideboards for 8 games, 9 games is it gets a little stale.
You'd like at least a bigger sideboard, or the option to switch between another deck or something. A much larger sideboard probably is what you're looking for.
I was considering if we get it to make it a 2-day event, then you would have different decks on day 1 and day 2.
No, I don't like that.
You don't like that?
What if you had 2 decks and your opponent could veto one of them?
No, I don't like that. Making it too confusing. I think it's nice and simple right now.
Yeah.
We could always come with something like.
I think if you introduce another format instead of another deck, then that might be doable. But vetoing decks, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, next test tournament probably at least a sideboard of 12, if not a little bit more.
We'll consider. Again, if any of you have any suggestions for it,
I know that
on the stream, please go ahead and put them in that Reddit post.
Yeah. I know that there's been some issues when it comes to the deck lists being public before the tournament actually started. I mean, some people have been more prone to saying that you have to figure out your sideboarding from the matches you played and not from actually having perfect information of the decks. Mm-hmm. Would that help spice things up because you don't actually know what your opponents are playing?
Yes.
I think it's a fair thing we can try. My only fear with it is people cheating.
You've had some bad experiences with it. I remember you told me that.
It's a lot easier to have people not have public deck lists when you have a physical version, because that way the players can very easily spot if other players are cheating, just because you're all in the same room and somebody will spot somebody switching up cards in their deck in the middle of a tournament. But online, it's just the anonymity kind of makes it. Yeah,
just for example, the first guy I played, Excalibur, whatever. In his sideboard, he had Purification. If I was playing Poison Decay as my main, and I saw that he had Purification in the deck, I would immediately change, because you wouldn't expect him to be splashing Purification or anything.
Well, sure.
So that would affect my sideboarding decisions, which shouldn't happen. It should be me discovering that during the game.
I kind of find that interesting though, because when you have these kind of perfect information situations, if I were there's some of the energy players in the tournament that had tick bombs in their sideboard. So, for example, if I were you might be inclined to run Watcher because it's decent against energy for just poking in damage. But then again, because they run tick bomb, do they take in tick bomb knowing that you run Watcher? Do you take it out knowing that they do, and then you have these kind of mind games going on?
Yeah, but I prefer just not having mind games over the mind games.
Oh. We'll test it, definitely.
Yeah, but I just want to thank Colored Planet as well for beating Ghost One, because I went to a chance if I met him. Because I can beat anything apart from range energy. That's my weak deck.
I think ranged energy is one of the best matchups for me.
Yeah,
they don't have a lot of high health stuff, and I have a lot of high attacking stuff. So it's just a good matchup.
Ancestral Totem was a surprising clue. That's old school, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Ancestral Totem is sick, especially against Decay. Blinky could not touch him at all.
I was like, why did I splash a road? Why is it a road on the side?
It was actually something that came up. Is I like that Blinky let the totems be, because totem can sometimes be one of those scrolls that people pigeonhole too much on. It could be a retard magnet, like State Machine, where I have to kill it right now.
Oh, I didn't let them
So
be.
many
I just couldn't get to them. I couldn't do anything to get to them. I wanted to kill him as much as possible. I just couldn't move. So if I move, then he could just do some sort of annoying ragged wolf with Rumble sort of play, and I didn't want that to happen.
So
I was playing around Rumble a lot as well. That was annoying.
That game, the longest one, probably the best game of them all. I had an opportunity to kill that middle idol, like before you had all the defense, and if I did that, I'd probably would have won.
We thought that was a curious play, actually.
Yeah, I was able to kill it with my ranger at point, but
Mistakes were made, but this is a
lot of
marathon
mistakes were
event.
made.
Yeah.
Well, you had 4 and 9, didn't you? So,
We were actually considering, because he had double Crimson Bull in hand, so he could have double Crimson Bull to make the move the ranger down with the Grey Wolf and killing the middle idol.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I could have killed it like long before that. Like at one point when the game hadn't really started, and I had a ranger like on the what's it called?
It might not have made too much sense to do it then. Though.
Breaker?
Yeah, like at that point it didn't make sense to kill the idol, but in retrospect I really should have just killed the idol because I'm growth and I can't deal direct idol damage at all, and I can't get through the case defense in late game. So, yeah.
That last rumble, was that just a desperation? Did you actually know that?
Yeah, I knew that I could win at that point, so I just...
Yeah. Well, really good games out of you. There was a fantastic final. Thanks for coming, and let's hope to see, and I hope to see you again in the next one if you do want to sign up. Just to clarify, you are going to do a next one, right?
Yes. At some point. I just have to find the time. I'm starting school this Monday. So my time is going to be very very scarce. So mostly in the
Do you believe
Well, I have another week before I'm shipped off to Japan, so...
we had a scroll stream that lasted 4 hours, and at its peak we had 45 viewers. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. One last question for Colorblind and Blinky. Do you think there was any particular reason? Please.
Stop it.
Thank you. So Blinky Colorblind, do you think there was any particular reason as to why there were no order players in here? Or do you think that's like player preferences?
I think it's quite easily countable by a few decks. If you're facing energy, you're kind of in trouble because they can sideboard in quite a lot of removal. Against decay, you're in trouble. Growth, it's a good matchup. Mirror, it's 50-50. So I think it's more down to personal preference, and the fact that it's a bit weak due to sideboarding. So
were you surprised with the amount of faction variety? Actually, I thought it was going to be decay all the way through.
I wasn't sure what were the actual stats. What was played? Because
we had 4 energy decks, 3 decay. No wait, 2 growth decks.
3 energy, 3 decay, 2 growth.
No tempo order from Anti-Red.
Yes.
No.
Because Dranrep had to quit, Anti-Red took over with another growth deck where Dranrep would have played another energy deck.
Okay.
A lot of energy.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Probably into this.
Lots of different energy actually. Aggro energy, structure energy, and ranged energy.
Oh, give me structure energy any day of the week. No.
You're good against structure energy, man.
I know, weird.
Oh no, I have an easier time versus growth than decay, man.
Anyways,
Cubes. First of all, did you say that you were like a video editor on Joyful's channel?
Yes.
Because you got to get that first game that me and Joyful played, because
I was like, you're still on game 1?
Yeah, that was one of the best games I've played in Scrolls. So
I'll get it, and I'll either ship it over to Blinky so you can upload it, or otherwise I'll just upload it myself.
I'm gonna get someone to commentate on it, like Smogan, Blinky, something else.
Alright.
Well, I'm doing daily vids now, so I'm going to try to. The noise again.
The noise. Stop it.
Paralikiddy.
Come on.
I'm going to try and get one game a week where I'm spectating a game and commentating on it, so that'll probably be a good one to view. Then.
Well, thanks for coming on. I'm going to sign off now.
Yeah. Thanks for everybody for. Thanks to Sock and Parachute. And Card Ninja for commentating.
And thanks to Squiddy for modding.
Yes, precisely. And thanks to everybody that played in the tournament.
Thanks to you.
And screw you, Dranrep.
Yeah, screw you,
Dranrep. 17 minutes before tournament start.
Like, hey guys, I can't play anyone.
And he's been in the chat throughout the entire tournament.
I think he left for like 2 hours at one point.
Oh, okay.
Thanks to everyone who's come out to listen to us ramble and watch people play Scrolls.
I'm going to go watch the stream over again now, so it better have been saved.
Oh no. Oh
we
no.
we actually didn't play any copyright music, so you actually can, unless Mojang copyrights their in-game.
Maybe.
In-game sounds. No, but
Yeah.
I'm waiting to be lambasted by Blanco about my commentary. You said what?
Anyways,
I think you
thanks
were the
all.
praising one. I was the critical one. He's probably going to play me first.
I'm going to give you a list of answers to why I did things. It's either going to be A, I was stupid, B, I didn't care, or C, here's my genius answer, which is probably irrelevant anyway.
Anyways, thanks everybody. We'll be shutting down the stream now. Have a very good day. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you all later.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Ah.